Very well done. My name is Joe Turner. I am wearing this mask. It's coming off in a moment. I just wanted to give you a fair warning. But before I do that, ma'am, you're going to have to buy me a drink first. That's how this works here. There's a lady right here in first class. What's your first name, miss? Sandy. In your mind's eye, I'd like you to name any playing card. Think of any playing card in a deck of cards. It's a completely free choice. Just think of one. Now change your mind to another card. And now change it again to another card. So now you're thinking of a card you didn't even think you would think of. Correct? What's the card you're thinking of right now? Is there any possible way that any of us could have known you were going to say the three of spades? Wouldn't it be amazing if the card in my mask were the three of spades? It's actually the Joker. That would have been good. That would have been great. That would have been great. But that wouldn't be magic. That would just be a prediction. Magic is if the Joker turns into the three of spades. Hey, welcome to Atlanta Magic Night. Hey, come on in. You're just in time. We have a great show lined on tap for you tonight. I want to just say, first of all, we've been running this show since 2014 in Atlanta. We are so pleased to be here at the Red Light Cafe with Michael and Ellen, who are so good to us. Thank you for coming out on a cold January night to kick off a new year of magic. Our first act is a friend of mine for many years and a co-producer of this show since 2014. He is a fantastic mentalist, and he's going to explain to you a little bit more about what that means. He is a member of the Psychic Entertainers Association, which you have to be vetted and approved by all the other psychics to get in there, and it's very difficult, as well as a very good friend. Please put your hands together for mentalist Mark Johnson.
Thank you, Joseph. Well, I'm having the knee replaced on March the 8th. Everybody have good thoughts on that day. But you get to watch me fumble up and down the steps. My name's Mark Johnson, and Joe's right. I'm a mentalist, a mind reader. What I do is I tell you what you're thinking. Now, before everybody gets very worried, let me assure you of two things. First of all, if I pick up on something that is embarrassing or something that you might not want me to reveal, I promise not to do it unless it happens to be hysterically funny. And second of all, when people hear about mind reading, mentalism, and psychic entertainment, they start thinking about black magic, about the occult, about dark things, and nothing could be further from the truth. This is a very upbeat, fun show right after the goat sacrifice. So, let's get started. And what we're going to do is have a little audience participation. I've got a pad here. And what I would like for you to do, Josh, is write down any four-digit, I forgot the pencil, smart. Write down any four-digit number at the top, because we're going to make a column of three four-digit numbers. So you write down one of them, any four-digit number. Got it? All right. And I'd like for you to write down a four-digit number under his. Any four-digit number, doesn't matter what it is. And while I'm going up the aisle, if you will write down a four-digit number under theirs. Any four-digit number. Thank you. All right. Now, what I'd like to have happen next is for you to come up here for a minute. And I won't fall again. And I've got the three four-digit numbers that everybody wrote down. And I'd like for you to add them up. Draw a line under it. Yeah, just right, just total them. So what did you get?
814167.
I don't think that's going to be the right total.
What?
You want me to use my calculator?
4 plus 2 plus 1, 7. You're just adding this column?
No, yeah, those 4 columns as they
Oh,
make a total.
Yeah, get a calculator. Where's that?
Oh, I've got a calculator. We'll do this way. All right, what do we got?
4691, 1752,
1752.
3124.
9567.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. The number is 9567.
Tonight at Atlanta Magic Night, I will ask audience members to write down 3 random 4-digit numbers. The total of those random 4-digit numbers is 9567.
Thank you very much. All right. Well, all right. That was fun. Now let's have some real fun and a little audience participation. So what I want to have happen is I'm going to need Robert. I need for you to come up here, please. And I want you to bring 4 of your closest friends. Just ask some other people to join you. Hello there. How are you? What is your name? Please come right up here. Hello, sir. What's your name? Jordan. Join me up here on the stage. Let's give a big hand for Jordan. This is Robert. You're missing one.
She's on her way.
Okay. We still need one more person.
One more?
Yeah. Why don't you come up here? Yeah. The penalty of sitting on the front row. Oh, it gets better. What? Make a line right across here. Stand side by side. And you can stand in the middle. There you go. Now, what we're going to do is I contend, and it's been proven by science, that if somebody is lying to you, you can usually pick up on it. We all know that. But I'm going to try a little experiment to see if I can tell when people are lying to me. So what I'm going to ask you to do is to each take a pad, a marker, you're going to love this, I promise you. Right there. And I want you to draw me a picture. Any picture. It can be very, very simple, but I want you to draw me a picture. And when you are through, pass your pads down to Robert. Don't let me see what you're drawing. Usually in this situation, somebody takes longer than everybody else. But we don't need to do the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel. It can be just a very nice, simple, straightforward picture. How are we doing in the back? Almost done. Not quite. Two are drawing. We're done. pass them down to Robert. And I'd like for you to, we're going to mix them up. All right? And I'm going to lie them face down right here where I can reach them. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down the row and I'm going to ask you, did you draw this picture? If you drew it, say yes. Say no. And that means you're lying to me. If you didn't draw it, of course, you would say no. But the point is that if I show you your picture and say, did you draw it? Don't tell me the truth. Say no. Do you understand? Got it? In other words, lie to me. It's a very lonely picture. The house has smoke coming out of the chimney, but it has no door, which I find to be disquieting. There are 2 dead trees in the yard and something weird going on above the ground. Did you draw this picture? No, I did not. Did you draw the picture? No, did not. Did you? Is this your picture? No. Is this your picture? Somebody's lying. Dead trees, no door. Very disturbing. Did you draw the picture, Robert? No? No? Want to explain the dead trees? It's his picture. Ah. Isn't this sweet? I don't know if it's a dog or a cat, but it's a sweet picture. I think it's a dog. Yeah, somebody just behind me said it's a dog. I won't turn around to see who said that. But it's a nice picture. Let's see who drew it. Did you draw the dog? Did you draw the dog? No. Did you draw the dog? No? Nope. No. You think it's a dog or a cat? It's one or the other. No telling, right? Is it a dog or a cat? Dog. It's your picture, too. Hang on to that. Just hang on to that for a minute. All right. I don't know what this is, but the sun is shining. Looks like clouds. It's a lovely picture. It's a peaceful picture, and that means it's a peaceful, happy person that drew it. So let's find out who came up with the clouds and the sunshine. We know you didn't draw it. Did you draw this? No, I didn't. Did you draw this? No. It looks peaceful, though, doesn't it? Did you draw this? No. You didn't draw this because I just got the cat. Dog. What kind of dog was it? A golden retriever. Good choice. No? No? You want to explain it? Oh, yeah. Got one more. Let's see here. Oh, boy. I don't mean to say bad things about the artist, but this is a crazy person. I don't mean the person who drew it, but I think the picture shows someone who is not with us totally, and maybe a little bit obsessed, and needs to see a dentist, but that's all right. No? No. All right, they're both laughing. Someone's lying. I think I'll let you explain it, though. It's a happy person dancing. And let's see what we got for number 4. Oh, another one. This is a piano. A piano. It is a piano, and you drew the piano. Well, thank you very much, everybody. All right. Watch your step going downstairs. Thank you for the pen. Thank you for the pen. They're expensive. Thank you, Robert. Let's give him a hand. One of the things that I admire about my partner, Joe Turner, is that he is, in addition to being a very accomplished magician, public speaker, counselor, he is also a memory expert. And you will notice as he is up here, he will be calling you by name, and he does that because he remembers everybody's name. He can go to a room of 100 people and remember what their names are. I can't do that. But mentalists want to do memory things, so I decided I was going to find something that I could memorize and maybe show off a little bit of a mental ability. So what I did is I got a copy of The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. It's not all of them, but it's a little bit of a book of Sherlock Holmes stories. And what I did is I read the book, then tried to memorize something on each page so that if someone called out a page number, I would be able to tell them what was on that page. So now we're going to try to figure out how that works. And what I'd like to do is to ask you to come up here for a minute, please. Yes, ma'am. You thought you were going to remain unscathed, but no. Audience this size, and if you need glasses, be sure to bring them. Good. That's always the obstacle. Wonderful. And what is your name? Jill. This is Jill, everybody. Give her a hand. Please stand right here. So, Jill, what I want you to do is take The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes and take a look at it and make sure that it's as advertised. All right? Turn and face the curtain. You don't have to go over there. Just stand right there. And I'm going to stand with my back to you. And what I want you to do is to turn to any page in the book and tell me the page number. 92. 92. She wants me to go to page 92. Let's see if I can remember what is on page 92. I believe that on page 92, I'm not quite sure. Let me think about this very carefully. Is it true, and yet, well, I wish she had been of my own station?
What a queen she would have made.
Aha! The door to Briony Lodge was open. And somebody said, Mr. Sherlock Holmes, I believe. Is that right?
Correct.
Indeed, my mistress told me you were likely to call. Okay.
She left a message this morning with her husband by the 5:15 train from Charing Cross for the continent.
And the papers. And that's at the end of the page, right?
Correct.
Okay, how'd I do?
All is lost.
Wonderful.
Excellent.
You think, that hurt. You think I cheated.
No,
No, but you think I cheated a little bit.
perhaps.
Yeah, except my book's blank.
Okay, all right.
Thank you very much, Jill. All right. This is a mind reading prediction demonstration. I made a prediction earlier today, and I wrote it on the other side of this piece of poster board. And we're going to see how close I came to making that prediction. Now, what I have here is something that is unique at every one of these that you have. It's American currency. It's real. I don't have much, but this is mine, and it's real money. And each one of these bills, both $1 and $2 bills, has a serial number on it. And each serial number is different. And that's what makes it unique. And what we're going to try to do is to create our own serial number. So what I need to do is to get 3 volunteers. You, sir, if you will. Can you come up here, please? Can you, ma'am, come up here, please? Come on, Josh, you can come up here too. That'll be great. And stand right here in a little line across here. So what we're going to do is take my American money right here, and it's real. And you're going to take I'm going to give each of you one of them. You can choose at random which one you want, and then you're going to help me build a serial number, okay? Here's some ones. Don't take the 2. Which one of the ones do you want? Want that one? Which one of the 2s would you like? Take any one of them. Okay, and here's some 1s. Take any one of them. All right, great. Now, let me get my pad. Tell me the first, great, reason that mentalists wear black is that they put markers in their pocket without the cap on them. I didn't do that, Rebecca. I promise. I'm okay. The first letter and the first 3 numbers of your serial number. G720. G720. The 4th and 5th numbers of the serial number. 48. The last 3 digits and the letter. 883 alpha. All right. There's our serial number. G720488883A, right? So I'll take my money back and you can return to your seats. So I took this pad, this piece of foam core. This is our serial number that they came up with at random from 3 randomly selected pieces of American currency. And this is the serial number. How about that? All right. I had a friend named Bob Cassidy who fortunately passed away a few years ago. But he was my mentor and he taught me many things. And this is one of the things that he taught me that I still love to do. And I look forward to doing it with you. Hello there.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm well, and you?
I'm fine. Where are you from?
I'm from Macon, Georgia.
Macon, Georgia. Did you go to elementary school in Macon, Georgia?
I did.
Do you remember some of your friends from elementary school?
I do.
Do you remember their names?
Yes.
Wonderful. What I would like for you to do is to take, what is your name?
My government name or the name that most people call me?
I would prefer, since I may call you by it, your regular name, what you'd like to be called.
Peaches.
Peaches. All right, Peaches. Let's give a hand for Peaches. Take this piece of paper and unfold it and write down the name of one of your elementary school friends from Macon, Georgia. Got it? And hang on to it. Did you have a dog when you were growing up? Yes. Remember the dog's name? Yep. Wonderful. That makes this go a lot easier. I'd like for you to take this piece of paper and unfold it and write down the dog's name on it for me, please, and hang on to it. So you got your elementary school friend. I'd like for you to slip it in the envelope here. You can see that I did this, and what I want you to do, put it down in there, is take the envelope and seal it and hang on to it, okay? And you can put yours in here and seal it and hang on to it. Now, I need to find me a fine artist, and I knew I would find you here. You can draw, right? You do draw? Oh, dear. I'll be right around. An artist. Well, you don't have to draw anything complicated. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to take this envelope. Who's got a pencil that I left with them? You got one? I got it. Take out the piece of paper. It's right in there. Just like this. Unfold it. It matters not. Any side you want. And draw me that very famous picture. Don't let me see it. Now, let me have your envelope. I'll take my pencils back. And we'll number them. Thank you very much. How are we doing with the picture? Oh, good. I didn't give you much to work with, so, and put it back in the envelope. I'm not looking. Thank you very much. Number it. Number 3. And I'm going to set the envelopes right here, and I'm going to ask you a big favor. Hang on to them, don't let anybody have them, and then you're going to hand me one on the stage, because if I go up and down these steps a few more times, we're going to have great laughter in the room. Now, your friend from Macon, do you still see her?
I do still see
Wonderful. Well, that's great. How long have you lived in Atlanta?
I've been here since 2013.
Oh, well, that makes you practically a native, so. I hope I got this right. I'm going to try. Let me have envelope number 1. Your best friend's name was, if I read this correctly, Marisha? Marche. I mispronounced it, but I came on it. What kind of dog was it? We had a husky once, and it was a wonderful dog. They're absolutely delightful animals. Did you name the dog?
I think my sister did.
Concentrate on the name. All right. Number 2. It says here that my fingers are dry. It says here that the dog's name was Jessie. Now, we don't need envelope number 3, so I'll take it from you because I'd like for you to come up on stage with me. What I want you to do is stand right over here. Oh, thank you. Like everything else, they cost money. And I'd like you to turn and face the curtain and draw the picture again. I don't know what she just did, but it sounded funny. Did I make a mistake? You got it? Yep. All right, turn and face the audience. Show them your picture. I left out the arrow. Thank you very much. All right. I went to a small school in Georgia, LaGrange College. Yay. Alum? Oh, class of 65 here, so it's changed a lot since I was there. But I had 3 things that I was very proud of at LaGrange. I was editor of the newspaper, I was editor of the yearbook, but I also passed Math 103, which I thought was one of my greatest accomplishments in college. But in math, I became fascinated with numbers and how numbers work. And what I'd like to give you now is a little demonstration of numbers and how they can be fascinating when they're combined in a certain way. Now, I need somebody to give me a nice 2-digit number. It doesn't have to be real low. It could be between 20 and 90 or 20 and 80. 22? 21? Which one? Who said 22? No, I don't think we'll do decimals. 21. Is everybody happy with 21? Okay, fine. No. That's not right. I've got to do it this way. It's a 0. All right. All right. This is a 1. 8, 11, 1 and 1 adds up to 1, 0, 7 and 12, 21. 3, 2, 9 and 6, that's 20. It's a 1. 21. 3, 2, 9 and 6, 21. 10, 5, 4 and 2, 21. 8, 1, 3, and 10, 21. 11 through 5, 21. 21. 21. But while we're doing that, why stop? 8 is 21. Here is 21. This quadrant is 21. This quadrant is 21. So is this one. So is that one. And because it's a New Year's, this one in the middle is. But why stop there? Because you can also do the corners. 8, 10, 2, and 1 is 21. And that's worth a hell of a lot more than a C minus in Math 103. I've had a great time tonight. I want to thank you. You've got the great Arthur Ashman coming up. Please come back to Atlanta Magic Night. We have a wonderful time here at the Red Light Cafe. Thank you once again. I'm Mark Johnson.
All right, we're going to take a quick break to give everyone a chance to hit the bar or make a bio stop in the back of the house. That would be great too. So we're going to say, why don't we take 10 right now? We'll see you in a few. Thanks. And we're back. Hi, everyone. Welcome back for part 2 of the January edition of Atlanta Magic Night. I do want to point out before we go on with the show that if you are on Facebook, we do have a page, Atlanta Magic Night. It's pretty easy to find, facebook.com/Atlanta Magic Night. We would love for you to like it. You'll be able to see what's going on with the show, who's coming up later in the year. Our next show, just so you can go ahead and mark your calendars now, will be Saturday, February the 12th. Saturday, February the 12th will be our next edition of the show. Performing that night will be yours truly, Joe Turner. And then I've got a new act who has not been on the show before, a recent transplant to Atlanta. His name is Sean Ridgway. And you will find him very entertaining and quite mystifying. So February the 12th. But we're only halfway through tonight's show. Our next performer, our next headliner tonight, is a friend of mine for many years, originally from the Oregon area, and he's one of those people who can do everything. You know those people? You know those people, Jill? You know what I'm talking about? They can do everything. He's a singer and a composer and an instrumentalist on the guitar and the piano and all this. And he's as good at that as he is at what he's going to show you tonight, which is his amazing magic. Please put your hands together for my friend Arthur Atzma.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you guys for being here. How y'all doing? Oh, let's try that again. How we all doing? All right, maybe I should do a fancy magic trick to start this thing off with to get your attention. Watch, watch, watch. Don't blink. Don't blink. Yes. Ooh. Oh, you enjoyed that. That's good. Now it's kind of like a gauge to see where this audience is at. So let me actually try something that is along the lines of mentalism. Mentalism. Just hold it there. Stop. I want to try this, a mental trick with you, sir. You seem like a fairly intelligent person. So we'll try an experiment. What's your name? That's exactly right. So far, I'm 100%. Andy, I've made a prediction. On this brown paper sack, I have written a 2-digit number. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to mentally send these 2 digits to your brain. And to make it interesting, Andy, if you get these numbers right, you win a bottle of Paul Masson's finest. We will sell no wine before it's time. Put that in the bag. Here we go. Now, I'm going to give you what's called a little bit of neurolinguistic programming. I'm going to sort of help you out here. The words that I use in my speech will help you divine the proper numbers so that you could possibly win this fine bottle of champagne. Yeah, this is an expensive show. All right, so here we go. Now, are we tuned in? Remember, if you get this, you win this bottle for free. For 3, you'll win this bottle for 3. You can do this too. I know you can do this too. Bottle free, 3, free. And I'm just going to ask you right now, Andy, what 2 numbers are you thinking of? What? 8? 47, Andy. No champagne for you. Okay. Look at that. Now let's do this. I'll make this. I started doing magic. Could you, in a second, we're gonna play that piece of music. I grew up on a farm. I grew up on a dairy farm in Oregon, and not a lot of magic trick stuff going on there. I learned how to do this stuff from reading in books, and I'd like to share with you the first trick that I ever learned how to perform. And I grew up on a dairy farm in Oregon, moved out here in 2005, and with my wife of 35 years, and our 6 children, 6 kids. 6 kids. Can you believe that? Yeah, I have 6 kids from 4 different women. My wife is incredibly patient. We've adopted 3 of our kids. You see, now, the tide of the room just totally changed. It was like, oh, he's great. No, he sucks. No, he's a nice guy. So we'll do this. Go ahead. Would you play that piece for me? This is for my 6 kids. It's called The Amazing 6-Card Trick. Count along with me if you would. 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. I throw away 3. 1, 2, 3. Snap my fingers 3 times. And believe it or not, I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. Wow, I'll do it again. I'll just do it again. Trick with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. I throw away 1, 2, 3 cards. I snap my fingers once, twice, 3 times. Believe it or not, I end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. You guys don't get it. It's a cool trick. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. I throw away 1, 2, 3. I snap 3 times. I end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. I'm going too fast. Slow it down a little bit for y'all. This trick done with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. I throw away 1, 2, 3, and it leaves me with 1, 2, 3. Oh, I forgot to snap. That leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. Thank you guys very, very much. We'll put those away. You know, whenever you do magic tricks, there's always this part where people go, is it really magic? You know, or is it just sleight of hand? Or is it just mass hallucination? How does this stuff actually work? Well, it's a little bit of both. Those little drinks that we sent you on before you came back for my show, just a mild hallucinogenic in it. It'll make everything go better. Would you go ahead and hit that cue, Buried Water? Here we go. Let's try this out. But watch close. It all starts with just an idea. An idea of light. If you find one of these, you know, behind your head or something, do me a favor, just put it away. Don't do this. Don't go, shoop, that, or this, shoop. Never do this. Never go, wow. That's just kind of weird. No, if you find one, just put it away. 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 I keep doing this till you people applaud. I really. And then eventually, I can actually squeeze the light, grab a pinch of invisible dust, give a blow. That if I do this just right, the light becomes matter. Thank you. Little red ball. Now, if you had a little red ball, you can actually squeeze the ball, give it a blow. It disappears, go in the jacket or up the sleeves. It travels to inside the hat. I did that too fast. I'll slow it down. I can squeeze the ball, give it a blow. It vanishes, travel inside. It goes inside. It happens so quick. If I squeeze the ball, it's gone, and it travels inside the hat. Could we see it go to the hat? Oh, yeah, I guess so. Whenever this happens, there's only one way to get rid of the ball. Really is. Place it inside a small animal cage. I'm going to do this very, very fair, very, very slow. Ball goes in the cage. You can see it bouncing around. This is what's going to happen. I'm going to count to 3. We'll count together. The little red ball will vanish completely in front of your eyes, travel back up to the hat once again. I'm telling you what's going to happen, which is crazy. I shouldn't do that. Are you guys ready? Now, I'm going to be honest with you. This ball is going to vanish really, really fast. You might miss it. So get your hands in the preclapatory position, if you'd be so kind. Just kind of hold them like this. That's good. and it's going to happen on 3. Are you ready? Here we go. I have to get in touch with my inner latte to make this work. One, 2, 3. Believe it or not, inside the hat, yes, the ball has indeed returned. I know, because I know what you're thinking. If I would have just thrown the ball away, would it still have traveled back to the hat? Of course it would, but he brings his friends with him then. Thank you guys very, very much. And now for the most amazing part of this whole routine, what you're about to see. A grown man picking up after himself. Let it out, people. You know you'll never see that ever again. Well, I do want to try something here kind of cool. You know, when you're a magician, people go, wow, can you like make money doing this kind of thing? Well, of course you can. Of course you can. But it's not done in the way that you normally would think of it. No, seriously. Seriously, let me show you what I mean. I got, oh, here it is. If I do this just right, sometimes I can reach out of the air and find a silver dollar. It's a noisy way to make money. But what I can show you right now is the amazing one-coin trick. Don't blink or you will totally miss it. 1 coin and 1 coin only, but sometimes I use an extra coin when I do this. So here we go. We'll do the amazing 2-coin trick. Trick with 2 coins, but hold on. We'll use the 3rd coin. We'll just use 3 coins. 1, 2, 3. All right. Don't all applaud at once. I know. Just hold it into yourselves. That's good. Here we go. What I'm going to do is this. I'm going to cause these 3 coins to travel from this hand over here to this hand over here. And I'm going to give you guys the choice. Would you like me to do it invisibly or visibly? Visibly they go. Thank you. There goes coin number 1. There goes coin number 2. Last but not least, coin number 3. You said visibly, man. I just had to do it. If I did it invisibly, one of these 3 coins would disappear, fly through the air. I'd catch it over here. That would leave 2 coins in the hand. Now, if you missed that, this coin over here used to be over here, but then traveled over here. Just like there used to be 2 coins over here, but now there's only 1 and 2 coins over here, leaving 1 coin left. Now, the hard one, watch it go. Just like that. Just kidding, it's still over here. The last one travels from here, goes about that. Just kidding, it's still over here. I keep doing this till you people clap. I tell you, it's going to be a long. All right, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. The applause was deafening. You know, a lot of times when these things happen, they go, wow, the hand is truly quicker than the eye. He must move at the speed of light, but I don't. I could move at the speed of sound. It'd be a little bit slower. You won't see the coins go, but you'll actually hear them go. I'll use this bucket and these 3 coins. Count with me, please. Coin number 1. Followed closely by coin number 2. The last and final coin is coin number 3. Excellent math skills. No child left behind. A success. 3 coins. I place my hand on top of the little cup. Don't blink or you'll miss it. 1, 2. It leaves 1 coin over here. 2 coins left into the hand. 1, 2. I'll do it again in slow motion. Slow motion. Slow motion. Coin number 1. Followed closely by coin number 2. Number 3's in the bucket. Just a squeeze. 1. Did you hear it go? That leaves 2. 1 in the hand, 2 in the cup. The crowd goes wild. There they are. 1, 2 coins. Oh, yeah, that's for real. That's for real. All right, here we go. Here we go. There's 1. There's 2. Would you like to see number 3 join the others? Ta-da! kidding. Just kidding. No, seriously, coin number 3 goes like this. 1, 2, and that makes 3 coins. Yes! We'll leave 1 coin out. We'll leave 1 coin out. As a matter of fact, if I take this last coin, this is the most difficult one to vanish. I'm going to flip it up high into the air, and actually, could you help me, sir? Come here, quick. Yeah, you'll be the eyes and the ears for everybody over there. Here we go. And here, you can even hold the bucket. What's your name? Josh. Everybody say, yay, Josh. All right, Josh, here we go. You got 3 coins, heads and tails, right? Yeah, we're good. Here we go. I'm going to flip the coin into the air. I want you, the audience, to call it either heads or tails. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I lost it. Lose more money that way. Hold on. Heads it is. Awesome. I'll be honest with you. I'm really glad it wasn't tails. That would have been socially awkward at best. But heads it is. Awesome. The amazing 1 coin. Wait, that's 2 coins. The amazing trick with 1. Wait, that's 2. The amazing trick with 1. Wait, that's 2 coins. The amazing 1. Wait, 1. Yeah, 1 coin trick. Here it is. 1 coin. Wow, if this keeps up, we'll really be out of the recession. Okay, here. The amazing 1. Yeah, 1 coin trick. It looks just like this. I take the 1 coin. I can just squeeze the coin. It turns invisible, completely gone. I give a tap, and then it comes back again that fast. I can even squeeze the coin where it really, really goes, and then sometimes, hold on, oh, my bad, I know, that's bad. But just a blow, it's gone and reappears again. I know, it's weird, isn't it? What's really weird is this. People go, I get asked, how do you turn the coin invisible, right? Well, it doesn't really turn invisible, Josh. It just gets really, really small. It gets so small that if I were to take the coin, put the coin in my pocket, it would actually travel through the pocket and back out into the real world again. And if I could shrink the coin, I could also stretch the coin, and that looks more like this, which is crazy, which barely fits in there. Not as bad as this one. Not as bad as... Would you guys give Josh a big, huge hand for helping me out? Hold on. Oh, that one's mine. Give him a big hand. Thank you, guys. Very, very much. Woo! You guys are fun. Oh, I know what I should do. I should try this out. Would you guys like to see a card trick? Yeah, you want to see a card trick? Okay, we'll do a card trick. Hold on, I got to set it up, though. This is in case of an emergency only. In case of an emergency only. Hopefully you can see that just fine. And I also need a deck of cards. Now, cards are weird. I went and bought some cards the other day. Actually bought them from the card manufacturer direct because I thought I could, save a few bucks. And I'll tell you what, it's not a great idea because they just gave me the blank box. But some of my friends over here are actually in the printing business. They're printing stamps and all sorts of stuff. And so just like that, and we can get that printed up. Now, it's still just a box, though. That's the problem. It's just a box. I've got to fold it up. It's sort of a do-it-yourself project. And put the little lid on there and then give a snap. Now we can do a card trick, an amazing card trick. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Oh, here, hold on. I'll do this. This is good. Watch this. For my fans, photo op. All right, here we go. Oh, I'll do something cool. Here we go. No, I'll say, when you do card magic and stuff like that, there's certain little skill sets you got to get good at. One of them is this, the one-handed cut. The audience goes. I'll do the reverse one-handed cut. Same response. I'll do the triple reverse one-handed cut. Oh, man, you guys got me on a roll. I'll do the amazing one-handed cut, shuffle, and bridge. And this is also known as do not attempt to do this while texting and driving. Well, you can. Here it is. Wait. Come on, baby. There we go. Yes. Whew. A little worried there for a second. All right, here we go. The amazing card trick. This is a group affair, so that means all of us get to participate together. And what's going to happen is this. I'm going to dribble the cards from hand to hand, thusly. As the cards fall, I need you all to yell the word stop somewhere in the middle. Are we good? All right, let's give it a go, shall we? Here we go. Before I'm done, I'll slow it down just a little bit. Yeah, before that last one hits the top of the deck. I'll do it slow. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm going to be here all night now. All right. I won't go too fast. I won't go too slow. We'll do the intermittent speed, just like this. Right there? Yeah? Memorize the card. Hopefully you can see it. I don't know if the light's too bright, if we could turn it so they can see the card. Did everybody get to see the card? I need a big yes. That's outstanding. Now, the big question. How would you like me to find the card? I could do it the cool way. I could do it the magical way. Or I could do it the impossible way. What do you want to see? Oh, it's so undecisive. How about if I do all of them? Would that be good? All right, we'll do all of them. I will start with the impossible. I'm going to snap my fingers. Your card will leap out of the deck, turn 25 cartwheeled somersaults in midair. I will catch the card. You people will applaud wildly. Wildly. That's it. And now, in case this doesn't work, let me just hear what that might sound like, possibly. That's good. That's good. That's enough. That's enough. Keep it going. I'll do a bonus mental trick, too, a bonus mind reading trick. Did you get to see the card, sir? Just think of the card. Don't say it out loud. Just, think it to yourself. Don't be saying it. Don't be going, 7 of spades, 7 of spades. Don't do that. It'll ruin everything. So you're thinking of the 7 of spades. I snap my fingers. The card leaps out of the deck. I catch it blindly into the air. Yes, 5-second rule counts. Thank you. That was good. I'll do it the cool way. As the cool way goes, I cut the deck just a couple of times, and then I go flip, flop, flap, and the card pops out just like that. The audience goes, cool. Nice. I could have done it just the regular magic way, which you go flick, and then you turn, and you reach, and then you catch the card in midair like that way, which is nice. I could do the Australian return, where I throw it into the air, it boomerangs back, and I almost catch it, but it is so blinding up here. Yes! 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 Woo! Yeah, that last one, I'm not really feeling the love there, and that's okay. I'm comfortable with that, but maybe I should make this a little bit more impossible. Sir, would you be able to help? You can stay right where you are. Would you help me out on this? Would you like a different card? Can we, which card would you like? We'll use your card. That way we know this is really fair. This one right here? The one in front of it. This one right here? You happy with that one? You really? Okay, that's good to know. That's good. I'll tell you what we'll do. Here, hold on to that just for a second, and then we'll do this too. Write your name in big, happy, bold letters across the face of the card so we know there's not another one like that in the entire world. Face of the card, yes. The front part, there it is. Oh, you got the nice one. You took an ace? Now what am I going to do for that poker game? I'll take the pen back. That's how I got it. Anybody else want some more pen? It's fresh. No? Okay, that's all right. That's good. Makes it more magical. I'll take the card back. We'll hold it up. What's your name? Hayes. Hayes. That's a cool name. You heard that your whole life. Purple Haze. Trying, man. Just trying. All right, so here we go. The Hayes card. There's only one card like this in the entire world. Remember that, because that's important. The Hayes card. I'm going to put it in the deck about 26 cards down from the top. And in doing that, the card will then magically travel from the center of the deck straight up to the top of the deck that fast. Ooh, still his name. I'll do it again a little bit slower. Into the center of the deck. And then it travels straight up again to the top of the deck. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah. No, there's not another one like it on top of the deck. Matter of fact, I could put the Hayes card face up in the middle of the deck, just like this, and then we could turn this card face down and give a snap, and the Hayes card would once again jump to the top of the deck. You could also give a snap, and the card could leap, and I could catch it all the way over here, and it's just pandemonium. But I'll be honest with you, that is not the most impossible way to find your card. The most impossible way would be for me to snap my fingers, have your card fly out of the deck, and land under that red handkerchiefy type of thing. That would really be something, wouldn't it? It flies, and then it lands. Yes, it made it. I snap again, and it goes back to the deck. No, because you see, that's impossible to do that. I'm actually in what's called an emergency situation. Underneath the little handkerchief thingy here, you'll see there's an emergency box. An emergency box with the card inside, folded up, for an emergency use only. Folded up. One small card for a man. One big card for a show. The Hayes card. The crowd goes wild. Display that right over there. Display that right over there. We'll keep that right over there. Cool. Well, you guys are a lot of fun. Oh, hold on. I'll be honest with you. There's a better trick I can do. There's a better trick I can do, not only with your card, but with the entire deck. And it's called the one-handed waterfall crystal clear cascade. Have you ever seen this before? No, I know. See, and you're going to see it right now. So here it is. It's a one-handed cut, and when the one-handed cut happens, the deck actually turns into a waterfall, crystallized cascade deck of cards. Wow, I know. You can see through that trick. That's crazy, isn't it? That doesn't make any sense. Your card's gone. The whole deck is gone. But wait, there's more. Your card has traveled to my pocket. Not that one. It's traveled to, not that one. Oh, hold on. Way back. We got the wallet. Zippered shut. Unopened. Opened. One card in the driver's license place. The ace of spades. Go ahead, hit that vamp music. Would you do that for me? Thank you, guys. Woo! Anybody want to get hammered? Ah! Okay. All right. I got to try this out here. Would you go ahead? Things confuse me. I saw that thing with those numbers and adding things, and I've always had a real issue with trying to do stuff like that. It's really difficult for me until now. I call this chaos and order. Click the next one. Wonderful Aces. Let's play one. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. A small little block configuration here, and you can see it's got this little green tube. Just stick your hand in there, sir. Anything in there? Good deal. Cool. We also have these 4 cubes. Now, these 4 cubes, just like any ordinary cube, 6 sides to it, and with numbers painted on the front of it. This is called order. It becomes chaos as soon as I start to move around. As soon as I count the blocks, we now have chaos. The 4's on top, the 1's on the bottom. But if I cover it with the tube and snap my fingers, the cubes jump out of the tube. They rearrange themselves and actually become order once again. It was chaos, now it's order. I'll do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Total chaos. 4's on top, 1's on the bottom. But as soon as I snap my fingers, the cubes fly out, rearrange themselves. I hope so. You guys rearrange? No. Now they did. I'll show you something odd. The number 1 is odd. 2 is even. I'll turn that around. 3 is odd. You can see it. 4 is even. I spin it around. And if I snap my fingers, this time they rearrange themselves by spinning round and round. And you can see now they're all facing the same direction. Even if I were to take the 1 and spin it around, take the 3 and spin that around, and cover them up one more time, you can see the 2 and the 4 on this side, 1 and 3 on this side, snap my fingers, and believe it or not, they all get to show you again face forward. And that is called order into chaos, or chaos and order. Thank you guys very, very much. Hold on. We'll make it a little bit more easy. We'll take the 1, spin it upside down, turn the 2, flip it over the other way, turn the 3 upside down, turn the 4 backwards, snap my fingers, they right themselves one more time. Even if I were to take the 1 and spin that around, take the 3 and spin that one around, cover the whole thing up one more time, flip it upside down, that is chaos. But people, even in this world of chaos, trust me, there is order to be had. Thank you very, very much. That's pretty cool. Woo! So, I know what I was going to do. I'm going to try this out. I love classics of magic. And the classics of magic. This is one of the oldest tricks in the entire world. Would you go ahead and hit that one for me? From China, the ancient Orient, a trick that is thousands of years old, simply called the rings. Now, a lot of people call these the Chinese rings. I did not get these rings from China. I got them from the Amazon. I could do this trick with just one ring, but I'll be honest with you, it looks like this for about an hour, and it's not that exciting. So we won't just do one ring. Matter of fact, we will do more than just 2 rings. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hoops of steel. Are you guys ready for this? Because this is going to happen incredibly fast, incredibly fast. One ring is going to travel, make its way, solid through solid. That looks pretty good. Here, would you hold on to that for me? Nice. We'll do the next one, a little bit more difficult. Just a twirl and a spin, and if we do it just right, we can link that one as well. Followed by, oh yeah, I think we got it. Ring number 3. Would you hold on to those for me? Very much? Yeah, check them out. Make sure they're solid. It looks like this. If I were to take these 2 and just make a slow crossing, the rings actually link themselves together thusly. Now, if I can do it that way, I can also do it the slow way. With force. Or, I know, right? It's kind of nice, isn't it? Here we go. Or, like a whisper. How you doing over there? Pretty good? You still got those? You got those 3 here. Would you add this one to those? Go ahead. Go ahead. Take this one and crash it to that one. I'll take those 3 back just for a second. Here we go. Sometimes if you can't go through one of them, you can do 2 at a time. Sometimes you can even make a beautiful pattern, like a garden swing. Or the king of the world. Life blooming. Now, my favorite thing to do, though, of course, is to take one ring and then work it all the way down the chain, just like so, which is pretty. That's one way of doing it. When I was a kid, we had a cool toy that looked sort of like this. 1, 2, 3. Up to the top. Thank you guys very, very much. Could I get those from? Yeah, here, just toss them right up here. Oh, you did that so nicely. You're such a good helper. Here we go. This is a tricky one. All of them on one. Or we could do something really, really pretty. A DNA molecule. DNA for the chain of life. Thank you guys very, very much. A little ring magic all the way from the Orient. Thank you. Woo! You guys are fun. So, I write music. I like the stuff that you're hearing tonight is stuff that I compose on my computer and keyboards and a variety of other different instruments. And it really got me thinking about magic as an art. You know, music is always figured as an art form right off the bat as kids, but magic hasn't always been considered an art, though it is. It's a performing art. And so I was thinking to myself, what if I could somehow combine art and magic together? Should we give it a go? Hit it, maestro. I brought with me drawing pad. And cards. Try this out today. If this was true, this could actually be something kind of neat. That means, does art imitate life or does life imitate art? Hard call. Let's do this. Would you help me out just where you're sitting? I'm going to just kind of dribble through the cards again like I've done before. And would you just call out stop before I drop the last one down? Ready? Here we go. Right there. Let you see that. Is that pretty? Do you like it? It's beautiful. It's already artistic. And I haven't even done anything yet. All right. Take all the cards, place them back in here. Let's see if life imitates art or if art imitates life. My drawing. Yes, a box of cards. You see, in this box of cards, we have your card. Which one was it? Are you sure? Can we try again? I'll go a little slower. Try it one more time. Right there? Is that good? Is that a pretty one? Does that work? That works. That's really on there. That is really on there, and that's something that you can keep forever. Give her a big hand for helping me out. All right, I got to do something here. I wasn't always a magician. I actually start off by doing things like juggling and stunts like that. And I thought I would do a little bit of juggling for you guys right now. I got to work into this. I start with one orange juggling. No, it's one orange juggling. It doesn't get a lot. It gets a little bit more interesting when you add a second item, like a silver dollar. I'll juggle the dollar and the orange. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. But, no, it doesn't get anything, right? Nobody claps for that because it's an even amount of numbers. There's a coin and an orange thing. It's that third item you're waiting for. That third item. Usually it's like a chainsaw or a torch or a flaming knife or a flaming chainsaw torched bowling ball knife type of thing. And so to keep the excitement going, I am going to juggle not this whole sack of rice like a lot of you would like me to do, but one grain of rice only. That makes this really, really difficult. One small grain of rice. One orange. $1. I will juggle these three items. It's kind of like watching a flea circus, okay? You're going to just have to believe it's happening. Here we go. If I get like 2 of these catches in, go nuts, people. This is hard. Watch the grain of rice. Hold on, I dropped it. No, don't applaud now. I've got to earn this. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Go with me, people. Yes. No, I'll be honest. I can't juggle this stuff. It's impossible. I've got to do this. The magical way. You go ahead and cut that sound there. I'm going to try this out. Maybe I know what I need. I need a magic chicken foot. That'll work. We'll do, what else do we need here? Oh, yeah. Definitely need a Sharpie. I'm going to need a Sharpie. Ooh, I need That'll work too. Hold on, if we did that. I know what I'll do. We'll do it the hard way, the old way. We'll start with the silver dollar. If I wave the chicken foot and tap the silver dollar, it changes. Ooh. I've got a pen in here somewhere. I want somebody to write their name on this dollar. And let's see here. Would you, I'm going to go out over here. Would you write your name on this dollar bill, kind sir? Yes, go ahead. Just write your, just, I don't care. Just write something on there. It doesn't have to be your name. Could you put your mother's maiden name on there, though? And also a PIN number, if you got it. And account routing number. You got it all. Wow! I'm going to be loaded on this one. This is cool. Oh, boy. He's writing it. Wow, I'm keeping that one. That's good. Thank you very, very much. What's your name, sir? Mark. Everybody go, thank you, Mark. Mark has now transformed this dollar into a magic dollar. You can see all the writing on it. You see this writing again, you will be amazed, and it'll be astonishing. But before we do that, I have to make sure I can magically juggle this dollar. What I do is if I do a little quick origami fold, I can make it, this is really cool, I can fold this into the shape of a bird. Shape of a bird. So it can be a juggling, flying, dollar bill, bird creation. Here we go. This is origami stuff's rough. I should have stayed with the rings. Okay, here we go. Fold, fold. Look! Does it look like it's flying? That's awesome! All right, more hallucinogens in the drinks next time. If I take a little bit of static electricity on top of the bill, just a little bit of static electricity, something cool happens. It becomes statically charged. Higher, Bill, higher. Thank you very, very much. So here's something that's kind of cool. You wrote your name on this bill, and you realize that once upon a time, dollar bills used to be known as silver certificates, but now they're not. They're promissory notes, property of the United States federal government. And you, sir, just have defaced federal property. That's all right. You'll run for office, nobody will care. But if you want to double your money, I learned this, not from Dave Ramsey, but I learned that if you just to double your money, all you have to do is just fold it in half, just like that. Right? And if you fold it in half, you've doubled it. And if I fold it in half again, do you know what they call that? Quadrupled. Quadrupled, you were close. If I fold that in half again, you know what they call that? Octupled. It's an octuple dollar. And if I fold that in half again, you know what we call that? Redundant. But more than that, it is double octupled. Double octupled. But I'm going to do this. I'm going to set the dollar right over here. And I'm also going to do this. We're going to juggle a piece of some rice. And you're going to help me out on this, if you'd be so kind. Would you like 1 grain or 2 grains? 2? And would you like that to be in thousands or in hundreds? Hundreds. Cool. Here we go. 1, 2. Oh, let's start over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll speed it up. That's nice rice. Did you like some? Here, kid, save it for your wedding. There you go. Here we go. All right, we'll take the rice. We'll just make sure. Is that enough rice in there? Is that enough? That's quite a bit. Is that enough rice in there? Yeah. That is. Is that enough rice in there? Yeah. Can you help me on this? I just want you to be the keeper of the rice, but don't start shaking it around and stuff like that. That's just gonna make a mess. So we'll just keep this here. Would you hold on to it with one hand right there? Put the other hand, just keep it on top of the lid there. That's so cool. Thank you very much. You've got the rice. Yeah, here we go. And then we'll do this. We'll take the orange. This will be cool. We'll take the orange. This is magic juggling. Here we go. We just drop that in there. On the count of 3, say orange be gone. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. The orange is gone. Ooh, ah. That was nice. And now this is cool. The dollar, We squeeze the dollar, wave the chicken foot. I tap, say, dollar disappear. And the dollar has disappeared. And now the hard part, the rice will travel from the canister in your hand through the air and land back inside the rice sack. Watch. Rice, fly, fly, and check it out. The rice is back in the bag. Thank you guys very, very much. Thank you. Would you come up here? You've opened up the rice thing? You opened up the, she told you to do it. Stand up right where you are. Open up the rice thing. What's in there? An orange? The crowd goes wild. That's all good. The orange inside. Now I could juggle the orange and the chicken foot, or the orange and the knife. A little music, please. Inside the orange, there seems to be a dollar bill. It's a little bit soggy. It's a little bit wet. We unfold thus dollar. And when they see your name and your mother's maiden name and your serial numbers written on the back, this crowd's gonna go wild. Just like that. And you can keep that forever and ever and ever. No, heavens no. It's got vitamin C on it. All right, here we go. Would you guys like to see one more trick? All right, I think one more would be cool. One more would be cool. And this is kind of an old school style trick. I think I'm going to use the bigger table for this one. Magic has such a really, really cool history. And one of the oldest tricks in the world is a thing called the cups and the balls. Have you ever heard of that before? Or the 3-cup game or the 3-shell game? It's got 1,000 different names to it. It really does. And in every civilization, in every culture, there is some form of this game that exists. And matter of fact, one of the more popular ones that you may have seen, I'll do this in just a minute, was a game that was inspired by it, which was called the 3-card game, right? The idea is to keep your eye on the red card, the odd card. And what happens is they shuffle them up. The guy who's playing this game, he shuffles them up and he says, keep your eye on the ace. And you're watching the ace. And even after the shuffling, what he does is he'll sneak the ace out of play. And then you're supposed to guess where the ace is, right? And he starts shuffling and stuff like that. And it's kind of hard. Are you guys following this so far? Yeah, because that's the 2 over here, and the ace has jumped over here. See, it's a swindle. It's a con. You can't win at this game. And people say, they go, how? How do you play this game? Would you like to learn? Yeah? Okay. I'll show you how to do it. Just promise you don't tell anybody what's actually going on. It's not good. So what happens is this. I start off by shuffling the cards. And this is kind of cool because it's sort of like government work in some ways. It looks like a lot was happening there, but nothing's really changed. Really hasn't. But what happens is this. When I go to put the ace away, I didn't. I grabbed the 2 instead. So I went to grab the ace, and I do it really fast, little swing move like that. And in doing that, I grab the 2, I bring that up, put that under my chin, and you're following you think you're following the ace, but it's actually the 2. Are you guys ready? Yeah? All right, so now you're ready to play the game. I told you can't win at this game. You really can't. Even if I tried to make it easy, even if I tried to make it super duper easy, which I'm not going to try to make it super duper easy. But if I were to make it super duper easy, instead of playing with 3 cards, we would do it with just 2 cards. I could still do all the shuffling and all of that business and everything, but instead of doing it with 3 cards, we'll get rid of the 2, and we'll just do it with the ace and the 3. So you watch the ace is on the top of the 3, or is the 3 on top of the ace? It's really, really confusing to follow the ace on the bottom of the 3 or ace on top of the 3, because if you're watching this, you're watching the 2 and the 3, and the ace actually, ends up being over here anyway. So it's not a great game. No, what we'll do is this, though. We'll play the real game. We'll do the original 3-cup game. And I'm gonna remove the jacket. I don't want you to think that things are going up my sleeves and stuff like that. So we'll do it this way. Here we go. Use my, it's not a purse. It's not a merce, and it's not a satchel. It's just a bag, all right? So shut up. Normally, the game is played with 3 walnut shells, and you can't tell them apart. I'm going to lift the table up so you guys can see. Okay, can you see my hands? Yeah, can you see? Yeah, is that okay? Good. Normally, it's played with like 3 little walnut shells, and then you shift them around. You have to find a little green pea underneath of it. That's really, really hard to see, and it's also confusing because the 3 little walnut shells, they're completely identical. And so I've simplified the game tremendously. Instead of using 3 items that look identical, I figured it would be better to use 3 items that are completely different. So I start off by using this solid gold chalice. It is. I had it aluminum plated to protect the gold inside, keep it safe. The other thing I'm going to use besides the gold chalice is this little handkerchief, and inside the handkerchief is a jelly jar and a little red ball, because I think the red's going to show up a lot better than like a little green pea would. So I'm going to set that over there and set this over here, and here we go. 3 items. Poof. You ready? Yeah? You ready? Are you ready, sir? Are you ready? You ready? Okay. And you ready, ma'am? All right, here we go. Watch close. You. What's your name? Yeah. Jessica. Everybody say, yay, Jessica. Jessica, we're going to play this little game. It's going to go really, really fast. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Woo! Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's how I paid my way through college. Jessica, where's the little red ball? Here. You're really good at this. Like, really good at this game. Would you like to play again? For money. You know, that's the thing. That's the right answer, because a lot of people with something, oh, yeah, they'll play for money because they feel like they got it. Their confidence is so built up that they know where the little red ball is. It's called a con. That's why it's called a con, because your confidence is up, and you go, oh, yeah, I'd bet everything, and I'd bet everything, and then you lose horribly. And all what the guy has to do who's playing this game is, when you're not looking, just sneaks the ball out and puts it in his pocket. If I do that, the ball's not under the cup, it's not under the glass, it's not under the handkerchief, it's in my pocket. And if it's in my pocket, I can take it out of my pocket, give it a blow, and it travels. Never here, seldom here, 9 times out of 10, it travels over here to under the cup. And yes, like that, like that. Now people say, they go, wait a minute, wouldn't we see the guy stick the ball in his pocket? Well, yeah, but if they're good at it, they could do like a little magical move and make the ball actually disappear that way. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? I mean, you thought. Here we go. It's not under the cup. It's not under the glass. It's not under the handkerchief. It's inside of my pocket. You didn't see it go there. I take it out of my pocket. I give it a blow, and it travels. Seldom here, never here. 9 times out of 10, it travels over here, under the cup again, just like that. But wait, there's more. I can hide the ball under the glass as well, but it's a really, really difficult challenge. And as a matter of fact, I have to cover the glass with a handkerchief first. I cover the glass with a handkerchief. I place the ball on top of the handkerchief. I place the cup on top of the ball, on top of the handkerchief, on top of the table, on top of the stage, which is on the ground, which is on the earth, which is rotating on its axis as we speak. And then I snap. Not emotionally. Physically, I snap, and the ball melts down through the handkerchief, through the glass, and it didn't quite happen. I have to snap again, which is fine because I have my meds, and the ball has traveled to inside the glass. Ta-da! No! Don't worry. I know where it is. It's in my pocket. And then I reach in, I blow, and then the ball travels. Never here, seldom here, 9 times out of 10. Jessica, where does it go? And you're wrong. No, it's gone. It's not there. That's why it's called a con. Remember, it's a setup. No, the ball actually got stage fright. He ran and hid, and he jumped inside the little bag that's right over here. Oh yeah, this is the hard way. Here it goes. Yep. Oh yeah. I feel so much better now. Now I'll tell you what, I'll make it a little bit easier. We'll do it a little bit slower. We'll do that again in the hard way. We'll cover the glass with the cup. We'll take the ball, place it on top of the cup, and the ball goes through the cup, inside the glass. Oh yeah, just like that. But maybe that's still too confusing, so instead of using 2 items, we'll just use 1 item, the cup and the ball. I'll take the ball, I'll place the ball in my pocket, and the ball travels under the cup just about that fast. I'll do that again. If I take the ball and I place the ball inside of my pocket, snap my fingers, it travels under the cup again. The crowd goes wild. I could even do it the backwards way. I could take the ball, I could cover the ball with the cup. I could reach into my pocket, the ball travels to the pocket. I put it into the pocket, it travels under the cup. I take the ball, I put it in my pocket, it travels to under the cup. I take the ball, I put it in my pocket, it travels to under the cup. Place the ball, put it in my pocket, it travels to under the cup. How many of you think I'm using an extra? It's kind of obvious, isn't it? Oh, wait a minute, not that one. It's this one. It's this one. Hold on. That's the one. That's the one I don't understand because that's the one that don't fit. But you guys have been awesome. Thank you very, very much. Hit that music. You guys have been awesome. My name's Arthur Atzma. God bless you guys. Thanks for letting me play with your braids a little bit. Woohoo! All yours, Joe. Thank you.
Hey,
Thanks
round
for
of applause
signing
for Arthur Atzma.
Thank you, guys.
Our good friend, thanks for coming back to the show. And another round of applause for Mark Johnson, who I've lost, our mentalist in the back. Thank you very much. Thanks, Michael and Ellen. Thanks, Red Light Cafe. February the 12th, Saturday, is our next show. Please tell your friends, mark your calendars. Tickets will go on sale soon. See you next time. Good night.